Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? Lula and Laura Vloggers, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by. Y'all are still here. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. See if I can get this thing shared out. Create post. Live. All right, there's the community tab. Share. Get this over here. See if we can get it sent out on Twitter. Send out the tweet. Tweet was sent. All right, we got the tweet sent. Back to the page, hit that, and hit this. All right, here we go, folks. We're all shared out. Shared out on the community tab, shared out on Twitter. Welcome, welcome, everybody on a Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody's doing great. Hey, KK, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. A great Saturday on Vermont Paint's birthday. It is, it is, it is. Well, welcome y'all, Handpay Jackpots. How y'all doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Hey, Amazing Maisie, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hey, Greg Manley, how you doing today, sir? Off-grid desert farming, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yep, folks. We got to be harassing Vermont Painting Photos today. Vermont Paint. Today he turned 2,055 years old. 2,055 years old. There's the birthday boy right here in the live stream. Vermont Paint, 2,055 years old today. Today is his birthday. Absolutely. Older than dirt. I have to admit, folks, he's the oldest human being I've ever known. Vermont Paint. Oldest guy I've ever known. We're going to spend some time discussing Vermont Paint during the live stream. I've taken a couple of notes down today, so throughout the live stream, I will be talking about Vermont Paint throughout the live stream. So today it's all about Vermont Paint. All about Vermont Paint. This live stream is dedicated to him. So, yeah, it's going to be a good live stream. We're going to be talking smack about Vermont Paint. So, yeah, I'll just give you a little taste about what we're going to be talking about today. I know we don't have many people in here right now, but did you know that Vermont Paint is so old? When he was a kid, rainbows were black and white. That's right. He's so old. When he was a kid, rainbows were black and white. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? What's up, Tony Damien? Drop your. I can't drop the link, Vermont. It won't let me. Hey, Tony Damien, how you doing? How you doing? I can't get it to drop the link. It won't ever let me drop the link. Why would this thing not ever let me drop the link? Oh, well, it will not let me drop the link. I don't know why this thing will not let me drop the link. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It won't ever let me drop the link. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Hadn't seen you in forever. How you doing? How you doing? Hold on a minute, y'all. Never mind, Vermont. Never mind, Vermont. I was going to try to do something, but that ain't going to work either. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can figure this out. I cannot drop the link. So hold on a minute. I'm going to give you just the last part. Vermont, hold on a minute. I'm going to give you just the last part of this. D6 U5 GM FP BY. All right, Vermont. Let's see if you can see if you can get here from this. Here you go, Vermont. See if you can get here from this. I'm gonna give you just the last part of it, Vermont. See if you can get here. GMFPBY. That's the last part of it, Vermont. I think you know the rest of it. See if you can get in here with just that, Vermont. So welcome everybody. Glad to have you here. Appreciate everybody coming by. If I missed anybody, how you doing? Lorenciano, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Lisa Capello, welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming by. Hope everybody's doing great today. Today is Vermont Paint's birthday. We're back. We're celebrating Vermont Paint's birthday. He's 2,055 years old today, folks. 2,055 years old today. For anybody that missed the first part of it, Vermont Paint is so old. When he was a child, rainbows were in black and white. Hey, John Ladd, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. If anybody can, hit that thumbs up. If anybody can share us out, share us out. Glad to have everybody here. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Did you guys know that Vermont Paint is so old, he has an autographed Bible? True story. Hey, Daggin Hills, how you doing? Vermont Paint is so old, he has an autographed Bible. He really does. That's a true story, folks. I did not know that until today, but I did some research, and sure enough, he has an autographed Bible. He's so old. 2,055 years old today. Can't imagine living that old. He's so old, he burps dust. He does. He burps dust. I saw him on his live stream today. He was painting, he burped, and nothing but dust came out. He's so old. I hear you, Daggin Hills. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here's the man himself.
You're not funny.
There's the birthday guy himself right here on the live stream.
Listen, man.
Watch out, folks. If he burps, you're going to see dust coming out. You're going to see dust coming out. So happy birthday, Vermont Paint. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. Trying to get the comments. Come on.
I was hoping you were going to show everybody your autographed copy of the Bible, but I don't see you have it with you.
No.
So we missed out on that.
I did shave.
Folks, did you, in case you guys didn't know it, did you know that Vermont Paint bought his first car from Fred Flintstone? Fred Flintstone. He bought his first car.
It was Barney Rubble.
Can you believe that? Fred Flintstone, who Vermont bought his first car from. I found that out today. Daggin Hill said he's got sunburn from all the candles. That's exactly right. He's got sunburn from all the candles.
Yeah, that's better. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
I don't know if everybody else can or not, but I can hear you.
Can anyone else hear me, or you just...
Can y'all hear Vermont Paint, y'all? Can anybody hear Vermont Paint? Give me a thumbs up in there in the live stream. You can hear him. Lisa says I can hear.
Just thumbs up the stream while you're at it, you know. Hi, Tony.
Yep.
Hi, Daggin Hills.
Tony says they can hear. Everybody says they can hear. All right.
Very cool.
So I didn't know this could happen, folks. But did you know that Vermont is so old? His birth certificate says expired on it. His birth certificate expired. He's so old.
My first one actually said return to sender.
Oh my, return to sender.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Lisa.
Wow. Yeah, his birth certificate says return to sender, and he checked his social security card today, and did you know his social security number is 1? 1 is his social security number. I couldn't believe it. It's amazing what you can find out about people when you do a background check. Everybody telling Vermont happy birthday. Greg Manley's giving a thumbs up. Amazing Maisie thumbing up. Bet your mom wasn't excited. Tony Damon says, bet your mom wasn't excited about that.
No, because I was 9 pounds, 12 ounces when I was born.
Daggin Hill said, mine said refused. Wow. That's tough, Daggin Hills. That's tough. Did you guys know that Vermont Paint knew Burger King when he was still a prince? That's pretty old. That's pretty darn old. Yeah, he met Burger King back when he was just a wee prince back in the day. I thought that was pretty good. That would make a good tombstone. Return to sender. That's exactly right, Daggin Hills. It would. Return to sender.
So I did get a great birthday present. A couple of them.
What'd you get?
Well, Now Court sent me this beautiful fleece blanket with red cardinals all over it. It's white with a cardinal background with the red inside insulated. Beautiful homemade quilt. And my daughter bought me a milkshake machine so I can make my own milkshakes.
Hmm.
Now there's a machine it's going to get a little use.
I imagine so. I never had one of those. That'd be pretty neat to have.
Yeah, you stuff the cup in there, you know.
Gotcha.
So of course, we had to get chocolate and vanilla ice cream.
Ah. So how big was your cake?
Big 4-layer
Wow.
carrot cake. I like carrot cake.
I'm not big on carrot cake. I like those Spanish bar cakes, but I'm not big on carrot. A Spanish bar cake tastes a lot like carrot cake, just don't have the carrots in it.
Yeah, this barely had any carrot flavor to it. It was more of a spice cake.
Yep.
With a regular normal frosting, sugary, sweet, cause blood pressure to rise frosting, you know. The good stuff.
Gotcha. It's still
Don't-
chilly here.
Really, let's see. Let's see what the weather report for today is. It warmed up. It's 21.
Oh, I got you beat by that. We're like 48 or 49, but the wind's still blowing out of the north.
Yeah,
If
it's
the
been
wind
about
would stop, it wouldn't be bad.
it's about 16 all day. No, Tony, I can't eat the Twinkies anymore. The something that they manufacture the Twinkies with actually gave me a. Come to find out, that's what caused the heart issues. Something in a Twinkie. That's called a blender. Yeah, thanks, Dagenhills. No, it's a milkshake machine. I have a blender.
Did you guys know when Vermont watched the movie Jurassic Park, he cried? He cried watching Jurassic Park. It reminded him too much of home movies. What's up, KK? How you doing?
Next, you're going to tell me I have Moses' autograph.
No, but Vermont's so old, his high school class president was Moses.
Did you stay up all night writing these?
That was pretty old. Yeah, his class president was Moses back when he was in high school. You know, the high school was 6th grade back in those days. Hey, TJ Lawn Maintenance, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming by.
Yes, Lisa, it does. It's got the little wand that sticks down. And my wife has already informed me that I'm not using it for mixing paint.
Block and spell, Oracles and Beyond's here. Hey, Oracles and Beyond, how you doing? How you doing, Oracles and Beyond?
Sorry,
Did you guys know that Vermont paint is so old? Betty Rubble is his great granddaughter. That's pretty old.
Would you like me to zoom out?
I didn't realize he was actually this old till I started researching it today. I really did not.
Am I too close up, Billy? Or
nah, you're good.
Okay, because I don't ever have it facing my face very much.
What you up to today, Oracles and Beyond? How you doing today? We're just sitting here talking about Vermont Paint's birthday. We're just talking about Vermont Paint's birthday. Nice dragon.
Little baby one in an egg.
That's pretty cool. Yep, that's pretty cool.
Family resemblance, I guess. I just wanted to see if they matched. Yeah, it looks about right. Yeah, yeah. Not the mama.
So what you up?
That was a good show.
What you up to, Oracles and Beyond?
Lisa's got snow. Oh, you keep it down there.
Dagon Hill said there's a Carolina statue. That's exactly right. Carolina
Yeah.
statue. Love them dragons.
Yeah, he's got two in the backyard that sit on the back porch. They just look like dogs.
Yeah. They at midnight they turn into dragons.
You know.
Hey Neil Court, how you doing? You got to go back and watch the live stream from the beginning, Neil. You got to go back and watch from the beginning. Tony Damien says, I think Vermont ran over me with his skateboard. Wow. Wow, Tony Damien.
I do have a skateboard sitting right there.
I guess that means you're feeling better, Tony. I guess that means you're feeling better today. Now, you got to go back and listen to my jokes. You got to go back and listen to the jokes from the beginning. Hey, Aurora, how you doing?
Hey, Aurora. He took the time to get those jokes all written out. And
got him up here. Daniels, he's got one that loves word puzzles that appears when he doesn't make her a sandwich. I'm okay. It was a rough night, but I am home. Cool, Tony Damon. Yeah, guys, did you know that when Moses parted the Red Sea, Vermont was on the other side fishing and said, hey, you're messing up my fishing over there. Rough night, but I'm home. I thought you'd been home, Tony Damien.
yeah. Explain. Need some got some explaining to do there, Lucy.
Yeah, I thought she'd been home the whole time.
She didn't have to go in the hospital, did she?
I don't know. That's what Neil's asking. Were you not at home before? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking she was already at home.
Well, don't do that, Tony. It's just completely not funny. Oh, Keita May.
I mean, happy. Okay. Hey, Keita May. May your birthday be the best ever, Keita May says. Wow.
Hey, Billy, were you on my stream this morning and heard her sing?
No, I didn't. I was on there. How long was I was on there up to the point to where you were talking about how you were apologizing for being so quiet because you were concentrating. After I left that comment, I had to go.
Oh, so you actually haven't seen the finished piece either?
No, I didn't. I haven't went back and looked at the finished piece.
I can turn the camera if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what the int looks like. There you go, guys. Vermont finished it up today. He was working on it yesterday, and he was working on it today. So there you go. Another awesome dark side painting from Vermont Paint, guys. Neil Court says show and tell time. That's right. Now, what he's doing is he's doing that off memory. He's trying to let us know what it was like back during Middle Earth. Now, he's letting us know what it looked like during the Middle Earth days.
Yeah, the other
That's
one,
what it is.
that clear coat finally dried, and that thing is crazy.
Dude,
Crazy,
that eye after you clear coated that one, it turned out really nice.
You should see it now that it's completely dried out.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I
Anywhere you move to, the eye is still looking at you.
I
It's
glossed
awesome.
the center. I did a gloss center, and then I did a semi-gloss out around it.
Yeah, it looks awesome, dude.
Thank you, Arlene. Anyway, yeah, I played. Keita May sang me "Happy Birthday" last night, and holy cow! I have it recorded on my phone. And she sang it a cappella, so there's no music in it, just her singing. And it was. Do you remember Marilyn Monroe singing to JFK Jr.? Happy
Yeah.
birthday. She did
Yep.
that for me.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'd offer to let you hear it, but I don't want you to get any copyright smacks. I don't think you could because she's singing it and it's not the same, but
I don't know. They're a little bit weird about some of that stuff. I don't know, dude.
I played it on my own channel. And she actually sang it on Tham's channel live, so.
Gotcha. You know that P. Nice Habit's a singer too, dude.
Yeah.
She's a good singer.
She's really good too.
A lot of the Filipinos are good singers. A lot of them think they're good singers, but they're really not. I'm not going to mention no names, but some of them think they're good singers, but they're really not.
Yeah, I constantly ask TR not to sing.
Happy birthday is public domain, Daggin Hill says.
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Just a minute.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Vermont. Happy birthday to you. Thanks, Mr. Vermont, for all the things you've done, the battles that you've won, the way you deal with U.S. Steel and our problems by the time. We thank you so much, everybody.
Wow.
Was that amazing or what?
Wow. That was pretty cool.
She's got some skills.
That was pretty good.
She sang that. Awesome. I got goosebumps. I was like, phew.
Yep, that's pretty good.
No, Keita May, that was just absolutely knock it out of the park. Perfect.
Yep, that was absolutely awesome. Wow.
No, she should never be embarrassed. But yeah, that's the first time anybody's ever sang me happy birthday like that.
Well, it's a good thing Daggin Hills didn't sing it to you like that.
Well, see, Tham did, but his I can't play on YouTube because he used a lot of really colorful words.
I can imagine.
He sang it like it was, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, thank you so much, Keita May. That was just, I will cherish that.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. So, Lisa, you got snow down in southern Vermont?
Yeah, that's what she said. I knew there had snow down near my mom, so she's down in my mother's direction.
Did you see what's going across from Waco north in Texas all the way across northern Louisiana? They're supposed to get 6 inches out that way.
Yeah, I heard that Tony Damien's area is going to get snow. They don't know how to drive in snow.
Dude, they don't know how to drive when it's dry.
No, they go totally brain dead when it rains. But
That's the same thing in South Carolina, dude. They can say it's going to have snow flurries. As a matter of fact, we had a chance of snow flurries last night. It snowed like one county above me where I'm at. They actually had snow flurries last night, and I guarantee you there's no milk and bread. I'll guarantee you there's no milk or bread at any store in Newberry County. Tony Damon said we can't leave the house anyway. Well, that's good, Tony Damon. You don't need to be leaving the house. The only problem is there's no Instacart in Texas right now. All of Instacart's under a 14-day quarantine because every single man that works at Instacart's been to Tony Damien's house. So they're all under a 14-day quarantine.
twice. At least.
Eric Garcia, what's up, dude?
Hey, Eric, what's going on?
Yeah, the whole fleet of Instacart in that part of Texas is under quarantine. So don't plan on getting any Instacart in that part of Texas, everybody.
Didn't they have almost a state of emergency because she didn't call for a day?
Yeah, they were talking about laying off 14 drivers.
Wow.
New York don't know how to drive here either. Yeah, dude, without Tony Damien ordering Instacart goes into panic. It goes straight to the president of Instacart. It's like, holy crap, what's going on? Tony Damien didn't order 5 times today. What's going on?
You think she's got her own warehouse?
Do I?
Do you think she has her own warehouse?
Probably. They probably have a whole separate warehouse just for her.
Only
Only the youngest ones. That's right. Dagging Hills is too funny. Yeah, the monk fruit growers in China are talking about laying off. They're going to lay off the pickers for the monk fruit.
Lisa, Tony got the cred.
Lisa, Tony and her husband have tested positive.
I'm going to mute myself for half a second. I got to put something in, chew on something for a second.
All right. What you been up to today, Daggin Hills? You been up to anything good today? I don't see anybody talking in the chat.
No. I can see it moving.
Tony Damon says, hi, Eric Garcia.
Jamaican TV, how's it going?
See, that's like when I'm sitting here by myself and that chat don't move, I'm thinking, the first thing pops in my head, I've lost internet.
Yeah, well, look how I am when I don't hear anybody and I'm painting, I freak right out.
Yeah.
It's like,
what's up, Jamaican TV? Eric Garcia says crickets.
Crickets. Yes. I was going to come on earlier on my own channel, but Alexis has been here all day, so we've been doing everything.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the first thing we think of is the fridge. Of course we do. Because it's usually the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge is what causes all the problems. We didn't have no problems till the fridge came along.
Imagine how.
Fridge,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Imagine how that poor fridge feels right now, though. It's got to eat the same food day after day. It doesn't get any new stuff.
Yeah, and it's probably sitting there. It's like a robocall texting Tony Damien with the grocery list on what it needs in the refrigerator.
I bet it does.
Yeah, it's locked up in a cycle on robocall.
Why are you not paying attention to me? Please pay attention to me.
Actually, it probably sent Tony Damien a text and said, "Hey, you're contagious. Don't come in the kitchen."
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hazel, we were just talking about you. I mean, hi, Hazel. How you doing today?
Daggin Hills, are you sure?
I think that refrigerator's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Witness protection. Yeah, right. The fridge scared of the shrink. It wasn't us. There you go.
Jamaican TV, if you join a channel, just put the channel's name, one heart, please. So Mr. Hillbilly here doesn't get himself in trouble. He can do that without anybody else's help.
Dude, day before yesterday, I had to go back. I always have to go back and look at comments that somebody leaves after my live stream.
Yeah.
They had one of those X-rated websites up again. It says at the 10-minute mark, and it's got the X-rated website on there. I don't know who keeps doing that.
I get it all the time. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody we know, dude.
Yeah,
I just ain't figured out who yet.
Because they're leaving them in my comment. I mean, they go to my spam, but some of them actually get through. In order for them to get through, they've got to have access to get through. Otherwise, because I've blocked everything else. So it's a channel that has been family, but they just changed the name.
Well, the one yesterday or day before yesterday, it actually let me go to the channel on YouTube. Normally, I can't go to it. It's like doesn't exist. But it let me go to the one day before yesterday, and they had 2 family members. But I blocked them. But most of the time, it won't let me block them. All it'll let me do is delete the comment.
Yeah. Yeah,
She's good. She's good, Lisa. Thank you. But it's got to be somebody we both know if they're leaving the same kind of comments on yours as they are mine.
Yeah, it's a channel that has their original name is different from what it's showing up. Kind of like Trolls R Us.
Right.
Reality is that's my channel, which you probably already figured that out.
She's good, Lisa. She's doing good. She's doing great.
Look at that. I'm still moderating sitting here. I'm doing it left-handed.
KK says Eric Garcia guilty. Hazel says, Eric Garcia, your grandma told you not to talk to me. You're going to get grounded. What?
What?
Wow.
Yeah. How's that going to work out?
Yeah, if he gets grounded, Hazel won't get to go to Rodeo Drive spending money.
She's gonna have to start getting beads again.
Hazel says, that's good to hear, Carrie. Mine has been so, but met some new people. Met some new people. Wow.
So she replaced Eric?
I don't know. Carolyn to be free. How you doing?
I did hear that she ate all the pie the other day, so
He already did, Neil. He told us what he got. He got a milkshake machine, Neil.
and now I can't show the blanket.
He got the cardinal blanket.
I would love to be able to show it, but Alexis is taking a nap, and guess where the blanket is? She grabbed hold of it and pulled it right over her, and right now she's snuggled up to it, rubbing it has kind of fringes on the edge, and she's just sitting there on the edge of it. Yeah, I told you she was gonna swipe the blanket now.
My third cousin up in Hendersonville, North Carolina. He owns a place called Manual Woodworkers, and he gets people to make the Afghans. And at Christmas time, they make all the Christmas Afghans with the red birds and the holly trees and the snow, like you see on the Christmas cards and all that kind of stuff. I used to have my house full of that stuff during Christmas.
Yeah, I was supposed to open it on live, but I kind of opened it early. Oops.
Hey, Crystal Pets and Plants.
27.
He's 2055, Eric. 2055.
What is going on?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Guys, I would like to ask everybody, hey, Auntie Angela M., how you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Guys, while we got, I'm showing 17 people in here. Guys, could I get everybody to please keep Brenda Land in your prayers, guys? Miss Brenda Land. Please keep Miss Brenda Land in your prayers. Please, please, please.
Yeah. I'm worried.
His hat is 27. Come on, Dagenhill said.
You don't like my hat? I can
He
switch
said,
it to
not only are you old, but your hat's old. Dang.
Ow. Oh, Tony. Let's just say things are bad. I don't know how to respond to that one, everybody. I'll let you do that. No,
I'll just say Brenda Land had her 42-year-old son passed away, folks. Yeah, her 42-year-old son passed away, and that was her. I think her last child, folks.
It is.
So keep Brenda Land in your prayers, everybody.
Hey, Angela M., how are you? Yeah, because she's such a sweet lady, like, really, truly sweet lady.
She's actually lost all of her children, folks. All of her children. That was her last child. 42 years old. So yeah. rough times, folks.
Yeah, don't ever want to imagine that.
No, me neither. Yeah,
I've
me neither.
lost one. That was bad enough. My daughter was a twin when she was born.
Yeah, I can't imagine. That's yeah, I can't imagine that and some of you folks in the live stream might get mad at me about this statement, but after number 2 would be absolutely horrible. After number 3, I would say, Lord, what have I done wrong? You know, that I
Makes
why
you
me?
question.
Yeah, it makes me question faith. I guess if I would have lost 3, I would be questioning faith. I can assure you that. Yeah, that's a burden to bear that nobody should have to bear.
No. No, I did talk to my mom about that this year, and because we just lost my sister, and she said it's a feeling that you don't ever want to experience in life.
No, absolutely not, brother. My mom right now, my brother's birthday will be March the 5th. She's already talking to my oldest daughter that lives up in Hendersonville about what flowers she's putting out. Going to get my oldest daughter to put out for him on his birthday. I mean, it's Christmas, birthday. And that was 1985, dude. 1985, and she still thinks about it all the time, every day. And
Probably
that's
never
just
stop.
one. Can you imagine 3?
No.
I can't. Don't want to even think about it. That's horrible. Horrible.
Oh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I can get the first part. Hey, Maria. I'm lost with the rest of it.
Maria Faybois blog. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad.
Hi, Maria. Just...
Many subjects answered. Who in the world's changed their channel name to that?
That was, yeah, they're cool. UK paranormal.
Stranger
Things.
UK.
Yeah,
That's right. Stranger Things UK. I can't
Yeah.
remember it, y'all. There's been too many people change their channel names. I can't keep up no more.
it's sad because I was just sitting in his chat listening to him the other day. It's like, oops, my brain just kind of, at this age, it's bound to happen.
Well, back when I was a Grow Stream, I called everybody's names out so many times. I got used to those channel names. And now everybody's changing their channel names. And I don't call them out all the time, so I don't remember them. I don't remember them now when they change their names.
Yeah, I've been in a few Grow Streams lately, and boy, are they completely different kind of Grow Streams now. Because they have to be so careful. Because YouTube is whacking Grow Streams.
Yeah, absolutely, Lisa. The funny thing is, though, Vermont, they're not messing with the overseas channels yet.
I don't know if they can.
I'm taking the Rams, Tony Damien. I got to because I missed it. I missed the first game. I was hoping the Colts were going to win the first game, but I'm pulling for the Rams in the second game.
Against Seattle?
Yeah, I'm pulling for the Rams.
I guess that would depend on weather and health at the time of the game.
Gotcha. Many subjects answered. Dude, I think Ingratha Day Ortiz has got like 3,000 memberships.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she does. She's
You know,
Did you
she
see-
hired 5 assistants just to run her channel.
yeah, actually a bunch of them come and visit me.
Yeah, they used to come here, but not anymore.
Janeth is one of them, and she's really, really nice, cool young lady.
But yeah, she's turned hers into a complete business.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
if they come down on her, she's hurt, dude.
Yeah, because they have a
'Cause
new
she runs
office.
that growth stream like a business.
Oh, very much so. They have an office place, and I just realized my chair.
Internet, office, you know, all that stuff set up.
Yeah, Eric.
They
No,
say they're
seriously,
not growth streams, but it's the same. You're right, Dagon Heels.
Eric. She's actually got one that delivers her tea and food, and it basically is a gopher. $8K. Eric has $8K.
Yeah. Happy New Year, Lisa. They you know, people work $50, $60, $70 a week there, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you make $100 a week, you're making good money over there.
I wonder how she pays him.
Off of YouTube, under the table.
Oh boy. Trying to understand what Dagon Nose is writing. It's very confusing.
Some temporary trouble with what they're offering as a prize.
You need to. Tony needs to go for what? Instacart. Eric, really? We're not surprised.
Yeah, he's actually been here longer than normal. He normally has to go eat by now. I'd hate to pay his grocery bill.
Yeah.
Oh, a gopher. I need one too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, Jay's Journey, how you doing? What's up, Jay's Journey? How you doing, buddy?
I actually don't eat much deep dish pizza, Eric. I'm allergic to tomatoes, for starters.
I saw one growth stream that has under 10 people every time, but around New Year's, they had about 300. Then within 10 minutes, it was down to 3 people.
Bots.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a bot.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, did you know you can purchase bots on eBay? It's
Oh,
not what they're
really?
called. It's not what they're called. But yeah. Channel assistance device.
You want to see something funny? Sid just sent me that.
I still have the ones with the socks too. Isn't that from when she got rained on? Oh no, is that now?
Sid just sent me that.
That's funny.
I just showed it, Sid.
Sid's
Yeah,
in
I just showed it,
so
Sid.
much trouble. Bye, Sid. Nice knowing you.
The chat wasn't moving, so yes, a bot. That's right. You can buy friends, comments, views, everything. I ain't got no money to buy nothing.
Yeah, I was. Uh-oh.
Dagenhill says, "What the heck is that?" Well, here, let me show you again, Dagenhills. If you didn't see it, buddy, let me show you again. Here you go, buddy, so you can get the full effect. There you go, Dagenhills. Look at that evil look.
Thank you, Sid. I'm not saying anything on
That's
the
an
ground. She'll
evil
never
look.
talk to me again.
Oh shoot! I'm supposed to share. I'm supposed to help this person out too, y'all. I can't keep up with nothing. You know Chelsea Brown, Vermont? Adam and Chelsea. Do you know them?
No, I don't think so.
Do you recognize that thumbnail?
I do, but the name doesn't match the thumbnail.
I think they used to come here before you got there. Got started coming here. Anyway, they have a new channel. It's called Northern Browns. Northern Browns. She sent me a thing on Instagram asking me if I would promote his new channel. It's called Northern Browns, guys. It looks like a honeybee. So if you guys could check that channel out for me, I'd appreciate it.
Right now.
Lord, they haven't been here in forever, but they asked for help. So Northern Brown looks like a honeybee. Says if you could share or even mention it to the community, we would really appreciate it. So there you go. I mentioned it to the community. Many subjects answered. I'm doing okay. Thank you, my friend. Is that the new organic birth control? Wow, Dagenhills.
There you go.
Wow, Dagenhills.
Organic birth control.
Buying things like that is like hiring friends for your birthday party.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, you need to go back and check out my whole video, Dagenhills, with my jokes I was putting out at the beginning of the live stream. All right, dude, I need you to hold down the fort for a minute, Vermont.
Not going anywhere.
I've been sitting here for an hour, dude. I got to get up and move.
I got that link for you already in there.
Oh, okay. There's the link, guys. Everybody grab that link up for me if you would. I'll be right back. Vermont's got the show.
Nah, that's it. Okay. I double checked myself. Hey, everybody. It's pool time. Yep, he's going to go swimming. No, it's probably too cold to be in the pool. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. So if I'm not staring at that thing, it's because I'm looking up on the wall. Now, while he's gone, I can break out some canvas and we can do some painting. Would that mess with his channel? I won't do that to him. I guarantee you I could probably knock one out in the next half hour. Pretty easily. I know I could certainly do a half-hour painting. Hey, KK. In case I missed you, how are you? Yeah, Rocky Club, it's actually my birthday. That's why I'm up here. Oh, no, I'm not going to paint a bowl of vegetables. Shame on you. Why would I paint a bowl of vegetables? Yeah, it's because KK, I'm keeping you occupied. You know, you're seeing this beautiful face. And, you know, I don't usually talk that much, so. I don't think so, Dagon Hills. Eric, I don't do very many people, to tell you the truth. Drawing people isn't one of my fortes very much. A spinach patch at midnight. Wait till he gets back, you know. I'm serious. If he wants, I'd be happy to paint for you guys on here. I don't care. Turn my glove back the other way, though. It'd be kind of a treat for me. Be a great book. Spinach Patch at Midnight. Actually, that would be. Pretty cool name for a movie. Jay's Journey, what's going on? I think I said hi, but just want to make sure. Hey, Jay. Arlene, are you finally getting to relax, or are you still going to count little tiny pieces of stuff? I hated that, especially nuts and bolt pins. Oh, man. And we had to count every cotter pin, every roll pin, everything. Every point set. I mean, just the nuts and bolts bins for forklifts and Zambotis and stuff. Thank you. See you later, Eric. Take care. And today is brought to you by the letter A. Birthday dinner? I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. Between cake and ice cream.
Have both. All right, guys, I got one more Vermont joke. Vermont joke. I saved this one for the last one. So, Vermont is so old, y'all. He went to an antique auction this week, and 10 people bid on him. I thought that was a pretty good one.
I thought it was going to be something like archaeologists look through my baby book for evidence.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you about that, dude. You didn't need to save your poop from when you were a baby and then selling it nowadays. You really shouldn't have done that, dude.
It's worth a lot of money.
I can't believe people's actually buying your pet dinosaur's poop nowadays.
I wonder if you could get away with selling that.
You know, I can't
freeze dried.
I can't imagine people buying that poop though. Hey, dude, I was serious about that. Was you on the live stream when I was talking about that young kid that got so sick up there in the Klondike or Alaska? One of the woolly mammoths, the ice is melting, and they were digging it up, and he got a cut on his finger.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
no.
they had to fly him to the hospital, and he almost died from the bacteria from those millions of years ago.
Yeah, because we don't have that bacteria anymore. That
Right.
bacteria died out millions of years ago.
Makes you wonder if maybe some of that bacteria didn't have something to do with some of those animals dying, you know?
Not to mention, with all the stuff melting, makes you wonder what's getting into the atmosphere that we're catching now.
Absolutely.
It could be as simple as what's causing everything going on is something decomposing, now exposed.
Well, you know, you watch that show, Gold Rush. You know, they don't show it a lot on there, but when they bust up a lot of that permafrost, a lot of times they dig up those tusks
Oh yeah,
and they actually sell them. So
Yeah.
even those guys doing something as simple as digging for gold up there, you know, what are they getting exposed to? But I saw that, what do they call that? Plaster mining or something like that, where they got that jet water washing the banks.
yeah, placer mining.
All right. Well, that's what they're using for finding a lot of those woolly mammoth tusk and stuff up there. I watched a show on it on Discovery Channel, and I'm thinking, you idiots, why are you messing with that stuff?
Yeah, the giant water pump with the fire hose cannon, basically strip mining.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched the one on what they're doing in the rainforest jungles. They're doing the same thing. They're just decimating it.
Well, that's like that dude that does Expedition Unknown, that goes down in some of those deep water caves and all that stuff down there in South America with no face mask on, and goes down in the Egyptian tombs and all that with no face mask on. I'm like, dude.
Did you know he spent like 32 days in a hospital?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, him and two of his crew members spent 32 days in a hospital from bacterial infections.
That doesn't surprise me. That one that was absolutely gross was that one where he went to Normandy and went. I don't know if you saw that one, but the big guns that the Germans had weren't actually up on the ocean. They were further back.
Yeah.
And they uncovered some of that stuff's been covered up since World War II. And they went down there walking in that nasty ass water, you know, from the 40s. It was filthy in there.
Yeah, they're not super smart.
There's drums of crap off the California coast just waiting to leak into the oceans. Daggin Hills, there's a property 2 counties from where I'm at right now. 2 counties from where I'm at right now. It's one of the old DuPont plants or something like that was there originally. And what they do is different companies move in there and use the plant, but they can't sell that property. There is stuff buried on that property. And people out there in Camden, South Carolina, have been getting sick for years. And they're trying to say it's coming from the water source out there. But of course, the government's fighting them and everybody's fighting them. But a lot of people that worked out there died. And that stuff's buried everywhere out there. They can't even sell the property. And that's just one place here that, you know, there's probably thousands of those places across the United States.
There's one in Ticonderoga, New York. It used to be it was still a paper mill, but there used to be a different part of it. And, you know, that place is deadly to be over there. They tried to put in an interstate here running from our main artery. Basically, our arteries go up and down. We don't really have too many left to right. Interstates up here. And they were trying to put one in, and they had to go across an old barge canal. And it was where all the coal was delivered. So that thing is nothing but a coal oil saturated mud, they can't do a thing with it. They'd have to dig like 80 feet down in order to get all of that slop out of that thing.
Well, dude, it's like I can remember my grandmother's old country store where I grew up at as a kid. They had an oil change pit.
Oh yeah,
and all
I
it
remember.
was filled with concrete, had a pit, and had a drain in the bottom of it with a pipe going out to a little creek that fed into the big creek. And that's where the oil went.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember those. Used to have just a
I mean,
funnel,
people,
slop in a hole.
and somebody was talking about working on the roof or something. I used to have to help when I was a kid. When Granny's store, she had a flat roof, and the concrete blocks were like 2.5 feet above the roof. We used to have to get up there and put that tar out, put the tar down, and then you had to walk around with that pea gravel and throw pea gravel on top of the tar. Dude, there's no telling what was in that damn tar, that we were using back then.
No. Yeah,
And
they
Criso,
actually.
remember the Criso?
When I bought my house, I had to have the vermiculite removed, which is asbestos insulation.
Yeah.
And wow, that was a real big pain. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Dang it.
Hey, SF Rose. But well, that's like us on the submarine, dude. My boat was commissioned in 1956. And when I got on the boat in 82, the summer of 82, I made one patrol on the boat, and then we went to Subic Bay, Philippines, and went into dry dock. And we had to every fifth day, we had to come back and stand what they call fire watch. They had a barge set up beside the dry dock, and we had to patrol like a fire watch. We had no mask. We had no nothing, dude. And they tore every bit of that old, I used to call it fart rock. I don't know what it is, but the old timey
pipe insulation. Yeah, it's asbestos.
So we breathed that stuff when we were in dry dock for a whole year, dude. They tore everything in that boat out, cut every hole out, took every piece of pipe out, and rebuilt it. And we didn't have the first mask to wear.
Yeah, even paper would have been something.
And it's just like being on the diesel boat submarine. I kid you not, dude. When we come up to what's called snorkel mast, you put the snorkel mast up, okay? It sucks air down, fresh air down one side, and it blows the diesel exhaust out the other side. That's the way it was designed. Well, half the diesel from the engines would go right back into the intake of the fresh air that's supposed to be coming into the boat.
Yeah, because weren't they only like not even 2 feet apart?
Right. And you could walk into crew's mess to eat, and there was only three tables across and 2 tables wide was our crew's mess. That's how small it was. You couldn't see from one side of the table to the other for the diesel smoke. We couldn't take showers because we couldn't make water. The only water we had was water that we took on when we were in port. And they used to keep that water to go into the batteries for recharging the batteries. So they'd use the fresh water for the batteries. We couldn't take showers.
Can't put salt water in a battery.
After 2 days, you'd get out of your bed, out of your bunk, and we had Kim White paper towels. All you did was go in the bathroom and take it and wipe your face and your hair, and you could wring the diesel oil out of it. And we lived that way every single day.
Well, aren't most submariners 25 is old, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, if you're 20,
Dagenhill says, but weren't all of you smoking anyway? Dude, yeah, we would smoke, but a lot of times we stayed down so long without fresh air, you couldn't even light a cigarette because there wasn't enough oxygen in the air to light a cigarette.
Yeah, I was reading something. Hey, RVDJ, how's it going? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I was reading something that you're an officer as a rule if you're 25 years old on a submarine. Enlisted was 18, 19, sometimes
There's
17.
not many of us. There's not many of us left. When I was in, there was only 3 left. I rode 2 of them. I made 1 patrol on the USS Grayback, SS 574, and then I was attached to the SS 576 Darter, and then there was another diesel boat sub called the Barbell. But they kept us, the Darter, because we were the last submarine that had aft torpedo tubes. They had swim out torpedoes that could come out the aft of the boat. We were the last one that had it. So during the war games, we always played the Russians because the Russians still had a bunch of diesel boat submarines. Or when you do war games, if you don't get killed during the war games, and you actually by computer only, they would figure out how many hits we made with the torpedoes and stuff like that. If you're the number 1 boat, you win what's called the Battle E. It's a blue and white ribbon, and you get an E on it. Well, all 3 years I was on the boat, I got 3 Battle E's because nobody could ever find us.
Of course, you're half the size of those new boats, or not even half, right?
Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, we were little. 200 and I can't remember the exact. We're like 286 feet long.
Oh, that's tiny.
Oh yeah, submarines nowadays they have basketball courts, weightlifting rooms, all kinds of stuff on there. Yeah, our test depth was only 700 feet. 700 feet was our test depth, and 750 feet was designed to crush depth.
Now they just had one do what, 2,400?
Oh yeah, they can go way down now.
Yeah, they just had one test at 2,800 feet. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Well, every month we had to go down to 700 feet for just to certify. We'd have to go to 700 feet once a month. We'd tie the string, and we'd have a board. We'd have a pull board, and everybody would guess at what depth the string would break when we come back up. That's a true story. That happens.
Yeah, I watch a lot of, obviously a ton of videos, but I watched a lot of old stuff, Super 8 movies and stuff. And
SF Rose, Keita May sang to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, we still had the old handheld valves. When you go on a submarine, a lot of people don't understand this. Like I was a submarine radioman technician. I operated all of the radio equipment, but I went to electronic school to fix it all. So you not only operated it, you had to be able to fix it. But when you go on submarines, you have to do what's called qualifications. You have to qualify on every job on that submarine from the front of the boat to the back of the boat. Every job, and you have to learn every single system.
So
and the reason why they do that is so no matter what compartment of the submarine, which side of watertight door throughout the boat you're in, if something happens, you can perform that job.
Right.
All right. So you have what's called a qualification book, and you have to go to each job and you have to get it signed off that you can perform that job. Well, when you do all that, then you have to sit down on what's called a qual board, and you usually have 6 to 10 people, and they sit and hammer you with questions for 8 hours. What's the bottom right valve in the forward torpedo room do? Where's the closest fire extinguisher in the aft torpedo room to the torpedoes? You have to be able to answer those questions.
So the old myth of submariners being just brain dead kids is way not going to happen.
No. When you answer your questions at your qual board, if you don't miss enough to fail, you have to do what's called lookups. You have to go back and look up every answer that you got wrong and be able to come back and tell them whatever they ask you, how you got it wrong. Okay, when you finish that, then it goes to the executive officer. The executive officer, whatever day he picks, you start in the forward torpedo room with him. And you start in the forward torpedo room, he says, what's that valve do? What does that switch do? Where's the closest OBA from where I'm standing right now? What does that valve do? What does that switch do? How can you pump the forward torpedo room? Show me the lineup for firing a torpedo. And you do that from the front of the boat all the way to the aft of the boat.
Yeah, see, I like that kind of stuff, though.
Dude, it's a pain in the backside. Lord, it's tough.
How would you like to? I mean, I can't imagine being under the water, but the industry that I worked in, there's somewhere's around 500 or 600 different kinds of equipment that I repaired. Companies. And then in those companies, there's 200 or 300 separate pieces of equipment. And then the manufacturers fix their own stuff to fit their specification. Same type of thing. Gives you a headache.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, dude, you have to keep in mind and stay up to it, because if you get stuck in the forward torpedo room and you don't know what to do, everybody on the boat might die.
Yeah. Yeah, if I messed up, I can make stuff blow up. But, stuff just shut down. Nobody really died as a rule. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday, SF Rose. Hello, TR. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're not ignoring you.
SF Rose says, if you go live every day between now and my birthday, you'll be at Family Live number 500. Holy cow, that's forever. I'm only on 416, SF Rose.
That's actually not very many months, really. I don't know what I am on. Is that how many lives that's how many shows you've done?
That's just how many family lives. I used to call it different things, but now I've done family lives.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I think I'm at like 480 videos or something. I figured you were way farther than I am.
Oh, I don't know how many I've done. My birthday is 84 days, SF Rose says.
And she'll be what, 23, 24, I think?
You can tell she's not old, Vermont. She's keeping track of when it is.
That's what I was
don't even know how many days it is to mine. Like mine's like 5 months away.
I could tell you when mine is. What time is it now? 6 hours ago.
Yeah, mine's like 5 months from now.
I'm still young, though. 55 isn't too old. I'm still waiting to grow up. Just ask my wife.
Me too. I'm still waiting too.
My granddaughter was.
I dread when that day happens when I grow up.
My granddaughter, the first thing she asked me, she said, "Grandpa, did you get any toys?" I said, yeah. I got a new little micro drone. I was already harassing the cat with it.
Nell said, Hillbilly, how old are we going to be next week if we are the same age? 29, Nell. 29, Nell. Actually, I have a big milestone coming up on mine, I guess. I never dreamed I'd make it that far.
I was going to say, you're going to be what, 75?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I never dreamed I'd make it to 60, and I've still got 5 months to go, so I better knock on wood. But yeah, 60 years old. Can't imagine that.
Yeah, he will. That's only a few months away.
But I won't go that long. Dang, I better go that long. SF Rose trying to get me to quit. I got enough people trying to get me to quit, SF Rose, without you trying to help me.
That's just mean.
You know what's funny about it, Vermont? Is I used to be the growth stream. And everybody used to talk crap about me because I sit here and called out channel names and numbers, channel names and numbers, over and over and over and over. Every live stream for 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours. And everybody say, he don't do nothing but sit there and call out channel names. He's not a YouTuber. All he does is sit and call out names and numbers. All right. Well, now I quit doing the names and numbers. Now everybody's sending me emails and stuff on Twitter and on Instagram. Everybody's saying, oh, he don't do nothing but sit up there and run his mouth. He don't even have topics on his live stream.
Sure you do.
So it's just, it's a never-ending battle with people on YouTube. It amazes me. You can't even make half the people happy.
I told you what your topic is. The topic is how to do a live stream without having a topic. It's called conversation. I understand that they don't understand because this is the position that most of America lives in right now. With that thing planted 2 seconds, 2 feet in front of you pushing buttons, but topic. The topic is we can have a discussion without having a topic.
Yeah, well, we talk about topics that come up during the live streams most of the time.
It's called being social. It's the social part of social media. I mean, I've met a lot of nice people in your chat. I really have.
Well, the thing of it is,
if dude from the north and a dude from the south to be sitting here chatting with each other.
Well, the thing of it is, if you come up with a topic, you talk about the topic for 20 minutes, and then you don't have nothing else to say about the topic. Do you end your live stream, or do you come up with another topic? Or do I put a teddy bear up here in the seat
with bubbles
and mute the mic and let you sit and watch the teddy bear for 3 hours?
You got to have those CGI bubbles in there.
Yeah, you got to add the little bubbles. We talk about what the heck ever we feel like giving hillbilly hell about.
True.
That's exactly right. But yeah, it just absolutely amazes me. I don't know if you notice or not, but some people come in the live stream and that's what they'll say. What's the topic? What's your channel about?
I got that yesterday.
Stick around. You'll find out what the channel's about. And the topic is we don't have a damn topic.
I got a paintbrush in my hand. I'm painting, and somebody said, well, what's this channel about? Vermont Paint, paintbrush, canvas. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing cooking.
Yeah, I mean, you're a baseball fan going to an art channel, and you're going to ask, well, what's your channel about? Art? Well, I guess this isn't for me. Well, no, probably not. Get your ass out of here.
Oh, I wonder if I could air fry a Twinkie. Sorry.
1 minute ago it was Twinkies, next minute and it's moonshine, then off to football. That's exactly right, Tony Damon. But
Kind of like-
there's one thing. There's one thing about it, Tony Damon. I'll get up here and tell the whole world that my grandpa was arrested and went to jail for making moonshine. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't sit here holding the good book in one hand and cussing out of the right side of my mouth the whole show, or talking about people out the right side of my mouth the whole show. You know, you can't be ashamed of where you come from. If we all forget where we come from, this world's gone to hell. That's all I can tell you. That's what's wrong now. Everybody tries to act like they're better than where they come from. And you always got to dance with the one that brung you. That's what we used to say up home. You got to dance with the one that brung you here. And your family brought you here.
Oh, I'm proud as heck to be a northern redneck.
That's exactly me. You know, everybody says, oh, listen to him talk. He's not really a hillbilly. I can't fake this all the time, y'all. You can't fake it all the time.
I've read the cookbook that where you're from. No, you're a hillbilly.
Tony Damon said Mom is going to be here. Yeah, you can't make it up. Well, I guess somebody can make it up. I don't know.
I had somebody ask me one time, I was in somebody's chat. Maybe it even was Brenda Lance. I don't remember. Somebody asked me what your channel was about and how would I describe it. And I said, imagine a general store in the mountains and all the boys get to, all the people get together for checkers. That's really what this channel is about. It's the easiest way to explain it. You're just sitting around shooting the bull, having a cup of coffee or whatever, and goofing off and hammering on each other.
Well, see, it's funny. It's funny you say that, because growing up in Granny's country store up home, that's what the old men and women used to do. Granny had chairs set up around a potbelly stove, and everybody would come in and sit down, and they'd grab them a fan of soda or knee high or one of the little Mountain Dews, or remember the chocolate brownies and a moon pie or something, and everybody'd sit around in the chair and shoot the shit. That's what they did. That was their routine.
Did she have a pickle barrel and all that too?
No, we didn't have a pickle barrel, but she had a mill downstairs for grinding up corn, and then upstairs she actually had a little meat set up where she had sold meat for a while, but mostly it was just old people. Had the old wooden boards, had to get diesel fuel or kerosene, and kerosene the floors once a month and all that stuff, dude. We did all that.
Yeah,
but that's what people did. They came there and they gathered just to shoot the bull.
Trying to think where it was I was at.
And everybody she had, remember the old books that had the carbon copy on it?
Yeah.
She kept books on people. They'd come in and say, hey, Miss Adams, I got 2 Dopsy Colas and 2 packs of Nabs. And she'd write it down on their little tab. And at the end of the month or the first of the month, everybody'd come down there and pay their little tab, whatever they owed.
Daggins.
Oh, that's my different grandmother, Daggins. This one wasn't in the moonshine.
Yeah, that barrel, they couldn't part with that barrel. But yeah,
VIPs worldwide. How you doing?
I was in a store someplace in the South. I can't remember. I was delivering something someplace, and I stopped in this little country store, parked my truck out front, and they didn't even care. They just, I came back out, and there was a young man washed my front window for me, and I gave him a chocolate bar, and he was so happy about it. But they had a pickle barrel in there, and the pickled eggs and stuff, and that had to have been the best pickle I ever had. I mean, it was nice and aged and just good flavor. But those pickled eggs, though, whew,
Now, Granny had the jar with the pickled eggs. She had pickled eggs. She had pickled hot sausages, and she had pickled pig feet. A lot of people come in and get pickled pig feet.
Those hot sausages were more than I could handle.
You see that on Pawn Stars, that 1830s general store ledger. Yeah, that's what Granny used to do. And everybody come in at the end of the month or the first of the month, and they'd pay their bill. And if they couldn't pay it all, they'd pay what they could. And people just kept right on going.
Now, there's some places still down there where they barter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody,
yeah, you go back for, see, things have changed now, Vermont. Used to where I growed up at, that was pure hillbilly. Well, now that's become more modernized because all the northerners and people coming to the mountains and buying cheap property and building big nice houses and stuff like that. Well, now you got to go further back into the mountains. And where I growed up at, we actually had running water and electricity. Some of my friends that lived right up the road from me, they still had dirt floors, literally dirt floors. They didn't have and they didn't have indoor plumbing. Now, where I growed up at now, it's all nice, fancy houses. Everything's all growed up and it's all changed. But you can still get back up in there further in the mountains now, and it's still like it was back in the old day.
Yeah, we still have
for this or cattle for this, and
we still have places up here where there's, the water's hand pump. You got a well pump, and still have outhouses. Not too many dirt floors left. Still log cabins and stuff up in the woods. But yeah, it's they go out and catch a load of trout and go down to the store, and the store will trade them sugar, salt for trout. It's still done all the time.
You used to do that with firewood. Granny used to do that for firewood. Then people cut firewood. And they'd come down and buy stuff from Granny's, and then she'd put the firewood out front of the store and sell the firewood.
Yeah, that's a big thing up here. Can't cut very many live trees anymore. They kind of frown on it, but there's a lot of, still blow down dead, standing timber.
Well, see, up where I'm from back in the day, you didn't have to worry about people stealing stuff. They'd bring in the big thing up home back then was they'd have an old pickup truck. Well, the pickup truck that broke down, they'd make a trailer out of the bed of the old pickup truck that broke down. And they'd load it up with firewood, bring it down there and park it in front of the store, and just set the trailer. There was nothing but the pickup bed of the old pickup truck that broke down. And they'd leave it sitting. Nobody stole nothing back then.
No, when I was a kid, we went to school with the shotgun or the gun in the back window of the pickup, and nobody took it. You wouldn't do that now.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous the way things have changed. Like I say, nobody used to lock the doors. Nobody locked their doors. Nobody had air conditioning. So in the summertime, it'd get up to the 80s, upper 80s at home during the summertime. But you opened the windows and had the old box fans you used to put in the window. And that was our air conditioning. But you'd leave the house, leave the windows open, leave the front door open. Nobody ever stole nothing back then.
Speaking of front doors, I went out to walk my dog last night. Go out. We have I have the nice metal screen, glass storm door. And I go out the door and walk around back, walk the dog. I come back in, I reach over, grab the doorknob to the screen door, and it's in my hand.
Wow.
Yeah. And the latch is latched in the inside.
And
I'm on the
it freezes
phone.
cold.
It's free, and I'm out dialing my son at 11 o'clock at night. Come open the door. Dog's looking at me like, "Why are we sitting out here, man? It's snowing."
That is too funny, dude.
I locked myself out of my own house.
But you know, one of the biggest problems I have right now, Vermont, is growing up the way I growed up at. And I always said I didn't want to end up being like my parents and thinking like my parents. But from growing up the way I growed up versus the way the world is now, this ain't right, dude. What's going on right now in this country and in this world, we forgot something along the way. We lost some values that we should have never lost along the way, because this world and this country have gone absolutely batshit. I mean, that's the only way I can put it, dude.
Before
From what I grew up as to what this country is now, it just
Before
ain't
my
right.
2-year-old grandmother passed away, she stated it perfectly right. She said, "The world changed when reprimanding your children was considered corporal punishment."
I agree with that.
When it's illegal to reprimand your child, then the world has gone to crap. No, I do not believe in beating on your children. Of course not.
Well, yeah, Daggin Hills. There still is good people, Daggin Hills. Don't get me in Vermont wrong now. Don't take it the wrong way. There's still a lot of good people in this world, Daggin Hills. There's still a lot of good people in this world. But the governments of this world have gone absolutely batshit. Worldwide. I'm not just talking about the United States. I'm talking about the whole world. And if something doesn't change, the government's going to run the whole world. There ain't going to be nothing for nobody.
We're tame compared to some of them. I mean, really tame.
Absolutely. And if you don't think so, folks, when this pandemic's over with, buy you a plane ticket and go to a few places around the world and see how some of those countries are living and how their governments treat them. And if we ain't careful right here, it's going to get that way here. I hope it doesn't happen in my lifetime, because I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I understand that, Daggin Hills. I really do. But if you don't teach respect at all, and you just let your kids do whatever they want, and this is my opinion. This isn't Hillbilly's opinion. This is my opinion, Vermont Paint. If you do not instill respect into your children at a very young age, and I'm not talking beat the respect into them, I'm talking teach the respect to them, and you let them get away with anything they want without a consequence, they will grow up to be the exact same way when they're adults. Guaranteed.
Well, that's just like used to, when you started getting close to your 16th birthday, you got a job. So you could pay your used car payment and pay to put gas in your car. And nowadays, it amazes me every time I drive by some of the big high schools around here. Dude, there's brand spanking new cars sitting in the student parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new SUVs, brand new Mustangs, brand new this, brand new that. And I'm thinking to myself, God, you know how many bags of groceries I had to bag just to make my car payment on my old Cutlass Supreme that I bought I mean, and you kids are, it's just gimme, 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 gimme.
I started working when I was 10, delivering newspapers, Buyer's Digest, actually. And I worked all the way up until I bought my first car when I was 15, and it was a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. Paid for it myself. And then I spent the next year rebuilding that car in order to be able to drive it when I turned 16.
Oh my goodness. I just threw up in my pants.
Uh-oh.
Poor Sid.
Is she making him wash dishes in an apron?
Yes.
Oh, the humanity.
Can you believe that?
That's just wrong.
Dude, that's just like my sophomore year of high school. Everybody ordered their class rings. Remember doing that in high school? From Jostens or whatever it is. I ordered my class ring when I got my class ring my junior year of high school. By my senior year, I'd bagged so many groceries. I wore the whole bottom band completely gone for my class ring. Couldn't even wear it no more.
Yeah,
From bagging so many dang groceries, dude.
I had to buy my own Letterman's jacket. I worked hard to get the letters, but there was no way my mother with 6 kids could afford to buy it. So I'd get done school, do my homework, and head over to the restaurant and work all night long. Then get up early.
There wasn't no giving. There wasn't no giving back then. And you know, it's funny because my oldest daughter and my son, they don't get it. Of all people that gets it is my youngest daughter, the sweet pea. Nothing's for free. But the two that are in their 30s, one's almost 40, they think to this day that I should help them make their car payments. I should help make their cell phone bills. I should help them. Daddy, I need this. Daddy, I need that. Dad, I need this. Dad, I need that.
No, I don't think.
Like, they didn't grow up that way. But they saw how the other kids got everything given to them in school. So they think that, well, Dad, you didn't give us nothing. We had to work for everything. We had to get a job and make a car payment. We had to get a job and pay our car insurance. Dad, we had to get a job and pay our gas. Well, yeah. Now, I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about all kids now. I'm not talking about all kids.
No, because I know some young kids. One of my son's friends, he comes from actually a fairly well-off family. But that young man put himself through culinary school, purchased his own car with the money that he earned working all summer long and all winter, and still to this day takes care of himself and won't get anything from his parents because he doesn't want to. So yeah, it's not a general statement of every child out there or every parent is being this way. It's very generalized statement as we need to do better. I mean, if the other day proved anything, it's not kids very much either.
You remember SD's Trucking?
Yeah, we still have one up here.
Okay, SD's Trucking.
Yeah.
His grandson was in my boot camp. Before any of those kids could come to work for the company, they had to serve 4 years in the military. And he was in my boot camp in Orlando, one of his grandsons. of the old man, the original old man?
No, he actually mowed grass, worked up at the hospital cleaning rooms and toilets, scrubbing floors, whatever job he could. He worked in a hotel cleaning rooms, worked in the kitchen scrubbing pots and pans, whatever he could do. I think he spent a whole summer working for a septic company, sucking out portalets. I wouldn't want that job. Nope. I would not want that job.
My
Cows
first,
are bad.
my first paying job was a busboy. I was 12 years old. That was my first paying job.
I was cooking in a restaurant by the time I was 16. Full, all night long. Italian restaurant. So I'm pretty good with Italian food. Can do anything, grill, prep, sauces.
I worked as a busboy. I worked at bagging groceries. I worked in the produce department. I worked in the meat department. All that growing up until I started college. I went to one semester of college. Mom got sick, and I quit and joined the military. And that's where I went.
I'm lucky that I got help getting through college, but I paid for 90% of it myself.
Well, I'd planned on the military being a career until my first wife decided she didn't want to be a mom or wife anymore. And that ended that. You can't pay for college tuition with that pay now. So they're defeated before they begin. Yeah, now the only other option they have is student loans. That's pretty much what it comes down to now. Student loans.
I think other countries have it the right way. Get their children through college. Take care of it. Have them start out without the debt of college. India, those kids are amazing students, but you will go to college in India or you will not succeed in life. Period.
Yeah, absolutely. Trade schools are awesome, Daggin Hills. Here in South Carolina right now, Daggin Hills, when you're in high school in South Carolina, they have like so many different career paths now. If you wanted to go to do a trade, they'll ship you right over here to Midlands Technical College. And while you're in high school, you're actually taking trade school classes at tech school.
Yeah, I have a fancy electrical engineering degree, but I'm a mechanic. I can build your house. I can wire your house. I can fix my own plumbing. I am a certified welder. I had a Class A tractor trailer, doubles, triples, tanker, hazmat. But I can also fix your car and your forklift and your robot. So for me, the degree was just something to help me with what I was going to do. Don't go and get a, art degree if you intend to be paving asphalt roads for the rest of your life.
Daggin Hills says, okay, then come for a visit, Vermont, and bring your tools.
Daggin Hills, I couldn't get Tony, I just fixed my own washing machine. I can't lift my toolbox.
Tony Damien, he used car parts to fix his washing machine. Are you sure he's the guy to call?
Well, I took a hose off that holds 4 psi and I put one that holds 22. It was common sense. Well, I take the little junky rubbery thing off and put something lightweight back on.
That's because the store wanted you to throw it in the dump and come buy a new one.
That's exactly what it is. They planned obsolescence in that particular piece, and they actually want to sell you the pump. You cannot buy that hose separate. they want you to buy the pump and the hose for $195, or the $21 auto parts hose I put on.
Turn your channel into a traveling repair show. Start with Tony and me.
Tony's
Wow.
dishwasher's 5'9" who wears an apron. Ooh, Sid.
Poor old Sid.
Somebody screenshot that so we could send it to Sid.
You need to. Because he's too busy doing dishes in his apron to see that.
Ouch. Poor guy. Waits on her hand and foot. Washes her whole house.
She gave him the mess.
Yeah, it was her fault. I'm sure it was Instacart related.
Absolutely. Had something to do with the Instacart. That's right.
I mean, come on. She gets a lot of Instacart. Her table gets broken accidentally.
Yep.
Tried to fix it.
Accidentally loses the rings.
Actually, no, I just helped the channel, a YouTube channel, fix his forklift over emails and text messages. I have no problem helping people if they need help. Email me, IG me. If I can, obviously I'm pretty tech savvy too. But if there's something I can help somebody with, some things are actually really simple. People just really overthink them. Case in
Dagan Hill
point,
says a spandex apron. That Dagan Hills, he's something else.
I'm telling you, now Dagan Hills has got Sid thinking in a spandex apron, probably got, the image of Sid in a thong for all we know. Why do I have to go to thong? Why did I have to go there? It's just going to get myself in trouble.
With this crowd, yes.
Yeah.
You just didn't know what you stepped into when you got mixed up with this crowd, brother. The funny thing is once I got your channel, I started coming to your channel watching you paint. I used to go there to hide, to get away from people. Because everywhere I'd go, there's Hillbilly. Will you share my channel out tonight? Will you do this? Will you do that? Will you do that? Well, I could go to your channel. And it was quiet. And I didn't have to hear nothing. I could sit back, watch you paint. I started going to that one lady that's blind, I guess, or whatever. I got kind of weirded out there, dude. I couldn't figure out what was going on there. And to this day, I still don't know what was going on there. I got confused.
I was a moderator there, and she's a nice lady, but I'm not a believer in giving me super chats to dance. That's being basically paid to dance, which is no different than Noni May.
Well, the thing of it is, I went there thinking it was an art channel at the beginning.
She was.
It never was art.
She was at the very beginning.
And then it went to dancing and those lights flashing. And I was like, what happened here? But anyway, to each their own. To each their own.
Yeah. She's actually doing more art now.
Well, I still belong to the channel. I wouldn't unsubscribe, but I wasn't comfortable there.
You know what's sad, Hillbilly, is she's actually an award-winning artist.
Really?
Legally blind, award-winning artist. So she really does know how to paint. It's just she kind of was led down the wrong direction, truthfully.
Yes, something happened because she was a different lady when I first started going there to what happened later on. I don't know what happened.
She's going back the other way. She's being kind of led back in the right direction, I hope. because people could actually learn stuff from her art, you know.
Hey, Abraham, how you doing?
I don't know that channel.
Geraldine, how you doing? I don't know them either. Lord,
Nope.
dude, we need to get off from here. It's your birthday. You got things to do. We've been on here for 2 hours.
It's all good. Hey, whatever you want to do.
Geraldine, I appreciate you coming by. Abraham, thank you so much. Y'all are late to the party. We normally go live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today we're just here to wish Vermont Paint a happy birthday. He's 2055 today.
Or just 55. But anyway.
But I do appreciate everybody coming. Vermont, I appreciate you coming up here on your birthday, brother.
Anytime, my friend.
That was a great painting.
Thank
It was, I'm glad to see you going in the direction you're going in right now. I'm one of the dark side people that have actually enjoyed several of his paintings lately, guys. I'm
So
not the
You don't like the
I'm
fluffy?
not the waterfall lovey-dovey with the flowers and stuff like that. So it's taken me a while to try to bring out the dark side in him, but
Here,
it's
I'll show you the
gradually-
original. I'll show you the original before we go. Thank you,
Go ahead.
Tony.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the original.
Yep.
But thank you
That's
very
pretty
much,
cool.
everybody, for the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate it. It feels good.
Yeah, thank everybody for coming by and wishing Vermont a happy birthday. Even though he is ancient, I appreciate all of y'all coming by.
As
Guys,
old as
everybody, please be safe out there. Please be safe. Be good to yourself and be good to each other. Keep a lot of people in your prayers, especially Miss Brenda Land right now. Keep Brenda Land in your prayers, guys, if you can. And again, happy birthday to Mr. Vermont Paint. May he have many, many more.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll do this again tomorrow, guys, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see y'all now.
Bye.
See you, dude.